Hi, welcome to this particular section. We will talk about architects and software designer job profiles uh, and the skills. This particular job profile is solution architects. The level of experience is 12 plus years. Let's understand what is that. This particular solution architect is looking at media and entertainment domain. So the media and entertainment domain solution architect would play a key role in understanding the customer prospect needs, industry trends, and is able to provide solutions keeping in a consideration pattern based practices, existing tool technologies and platforms. Solution architect translate the customer conversation into a requirement, and then the conceptual architecture, and finally into deliverable architecture. The solution architect process typically involved selecting most appropriate tools and technologies for the problem in the situation. The experience in working application developing using Java J2E or Microsoft Stack is required. Exposure to the modern web UI tools framework, which is highly desirable, like JavaScript framework, AngularJS, XTJS, Node.js. Candidate should possess a bachelor degree with minimum of 10 to 15 years of experience. So this is must. Ideal candidate should have a strong background in media and entertainment. SA should be able to review, interpret, and respond to the customer business requirement, needs, and wants in media and entertainment space. The candidate should have sound knowledge in television, broadcast, news, media, streams. Possess ability to storyboard, discuss new designs, solutions with the customers and the prospects, able to structure solution content to present a new customer and existing clientele, define and design technology solutions to assist the business in meeting their business objectives, able to understand and discuss industry trends and solutions, be aware and ensure alignment between customer expectation and internal capabilities that can be leveraged to address the customer problems, provide input to strategic direction of media entertainment business unit, investments, assist in development of new solution. So you can actually think of media and entertainment is the domain knowledge this architect must have, and then having that knowledge, putting forward, enhancing the existing applications, working with the customer their needs on the domain is what it is required. The solution architect on the big data and Java space. So the solution architect here, I think they do not they do not require a specific domain knowledge, but they are looking at big data and Java expertise in the role. They are involved into post sales supporting implementation and usage of product by the clients, and play a big part in making our service successful for our clients. The most important criteria for joining the company as a solution architect are excellent communication, strong grasp on JVM concepts and JVM applications. Yeah, I would include JVM internal as well. Knowledge of full stack application from web tier, application tier, and database tier. Knowledge of SQL, data warehousing, ETL concepts. Experience with the cloud infrastructure such as Amazon, Google Compute, etc. Ability to write scripts and small program utilities to help during the POC, proof of concept, and implementation phase. We are also very interested in individual has track record in finding creative solutions and unique problems, and who will thrive in challenging situations and are passionate about the technology. Responsibility helping client sales. So this is all. Yeah, the key skill here is the Hadoop, Hive, Spark, Pig, and related big data technologies. Knowledge of AWS, especially EC2 and S3, is a storage. This is another profile on the big data and Java itself. You can actually go ahead and look at it. I'll not go ahead and read that. But there are multiple profiles like the solution architect on a particular domain, or a particular business domain, or the technology domain. The application architect. So what is the JD? Ambitious and highly motivated architect to help software development and operation for the company consumer facing websites, web services, mobile applications, connected devices applications. The role is responsible to design, architect, develop, test, and minimum software, as well as to define development framework to accelerate and stabilize the software delivery. The role is also responsible to ensure the company application that achieves required resilient modularity, scalability, working with the system administrators and testing teams prior to delivery, while the business and technical specifications are met. So you can actually think of the application architect is looking at those domains: websites, web services, mobile applications, and connected device. And that's the, you can say, the knowledge this architect should have it. The responsibility: design, script, and maintain applications for web, mobile platform in AWS, LAMP stack environment, working with the stakeholder, maintain deep understanding of data, business, and engineering to turn the product environment into technical specification and strategy. Propose technical strategies to improve operational and technical efficiency, lead application optimization effort by identifying and implementing performance and functional improvements to ensure that the all products are scalable. This is very generic as an architect, but looking at a specific application domain. The qualification is 8 plus years years of experience, demonstrated experience developing online solutions built on LAMP, which is Linux, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. 4 plus years on SQL development experience on Linux servers, 3 plus years on AWS. Proficiency with the MVC pattern is good. The LAMP experience and ability to manage deployment, migration, and upgrade rollout. Experience in designing, defining solution architecture, and leading a team of developers. Ability to identify issues early and define appropriate solutions. So this is LAMP plus AWS application architect who understand the website content, web services, mobile applications, and connected devices. This is another application architect's job, and let's look at what are those skills. Set the technology directions for the solutions with the range of custom applications to implement vendor and cloud offering. Specialized data management, scripting language, APIs, and other integrations. Manage and implement integrations between internal and external solutions. Serve as a technical lace to the business product owner. Collaborate with the domain architects leader team. Author a simple, clear requirement, thorough user stories and technical specifications. Team player who also works well independently, think creatively, and takes initiative. Comfortable with the tight deadline organization. So this is all behavioral. Yeah. So it is just application architect in the domain of, you can say, the custom applications on the cloud offering. This is another application architect role, and they need software process improvement, service oriented architect, the products and services working experience, platform architect working experience, analytical thinking work extensive experience. And they are looking at, this position will be an individual contributor technical SME role, reporting directly to ATM technology systems director. Java J2EE development experience focusing on web applications, WebSphere system administration, and or experience with the high performance application utilizing Oracle database. Ideal candidate will have preferred technical skills with ATM, payments, and other financial services experience. So this application architect is the architect on the ATM, payments and financial services. Along with those roles, we have senior role of solution architect. You can say a principal solution architect or principal applications architect as well. The responsibilities are, you can say, the same, but additional responsibilities like they need to guide the team. They have more experience than the solution architects. It is just the role definition or designation, but you know In terms of the work, they are doing the same or similar work as a solution architect with a somewhat more responsibility. So this solution architect role is more towards the technology than the domain experience, and you can actually get that deep in experience working knowledge of .NET, Java, XML, C, C++, JavaScript framework like AngularJS, Node.js, Objective-C, Swift, Android, Cloud, Oracle, MySQL, NoSQL, all of that. And the cloud experience is PaaS, SaaS, and IaaS as well. So he has a knowledge of all the technological landscape currently evolving and existing technology stacks as well. Besides those applications or the technical or enterprise architects, we have some roles on the digital side as well. So these guys understand modeling unified UML. So these guys understand information technology and application architect with 7 to 10 years experience. Healthcare is background is preferred, and architecting large scale federated systems experience with the mobile platform, IoT, web applications, middleware, APIs, and business process management. Responsibility includes turning technology transformation strategy into an action in the form of solution integration designs, driving innovation into digital architecture, driving architecture engagement model, and being ambassador for partnership with IT delivery. What is needed? You have to devise technical background with the key areas of depth around digital transformation, hybrid solution, and operating at scale. You are proven master of solution architecture and the mobile integration technologies, and you are an effective communicator, collaborators who can apply outcome based on the leadership across the teams and the organization. You are flexible, creative with the ability to propose innovative ideas and collaborate with a diverse team to achieve positive outcome. So you can actually think of all those behavioral skills, the technical skills should have it, but in digital strategy in their mind, and that is the key here in this particular role. Enterprise architect, as we understand the role, the person who actually strategize the IT roadmap for the future and drive, guide the existing project, aligning towards that strategy. These guys are actually defines the principle for the IT and uh, work with the teams, different teams to adhere those principles. So let's go ahead and understand some more details on this particular side. The enterprise architect is an exceptional professional providing technology architecture expertise and guidance across multiple business division, organization, technology domains. This role will incorporate a strong consultant oriented approach working across business and technology teams to summarize the current environment and establish target vision aligned with the business and IT strategy. Thorough engagement with the business partners and deep understanding of technology capabilities, industry strengths, and business area you are responsible for. You will lead effort to align strategic investment planning and major programs for one or more business areas. Direct the research, analysis, design, proposal, and delivery of IT architecture solutions that are appropriate for the business and IT strategies across the enterprise. Responsible for having an advanced understanding of IT industry trends, and this is very much required for this particular role. Enterprise standards and methodologies. The role will be knowledgeable for the enterprise infrastructure and applications and can be called upon to provide expertise in multiple areas, working with the line of business, support staff, and technology areas to design technical structure based on the existing standard and possess and meet the strategic need of the business and the integrates with other business and IT processes. Oversee the enterprise-wide efforts to provide integrated system analysis and recommendations on appropriate hardware, software, communication required to support IT goals and strategy. So keep a TOGAP ADM cycle in mind while you are understanding the JD. This may include overseeing, coordinating activities of a project teams and assisting in monitoring projects schedule and cost. Translate the business strategy into strategy investment portfolio. Define and maintain target architectures in the roadmaps. Influence the technology strategy and technology investment that will realize business strategy. Influence vendors and partners. Lead and or assist effort to scope and architect major change program, leading strategies, option analysis, and proposing end-to-end solution and highlighting trade-offs to review ongoing designs and major programs to identify strategy opportunities and resolve the design issues during the delivery. Ensure the projects align with the strategy capabilities, target architecture, and technology standard. The qualifications is in the next page, and the qualification is 10 plus years of relevant experience in architecture experience, including evidence of leading efforts to shape strategies, investment portfolios, and to scope and architect major programs. Demonstrate experience defining technology architecture used in financial services industry, and that's the domain knowledge which this particular enterprise architect should have it. Consumer and retail banking and commercial banking. So why we need the domain expertise? That's because the person should have an understanding of what are those offerings from different vendors, what are their plus and minuses, and that's where domain knowledge is very much required or critically required for this particular role. Demonstrate experience of leading virtual team made up of business and technology resources. Strong organization skills with demonstrated ability to plan and prioritize workload. Strong communication and influence skills with demonstrated experience of actions put into a place on a presentations to the business and technology executives. So director of technology or CTO, COO, CIO, business division leads, etc. etc. Preferred qualifications: working knowledge of banking product and operation, that's the domain knowledge. Experience in creating, maintaining architecture roadmap. Demonstrated experience of identifying and lending forward process improvement. Experience working with the design integration and or support of vendor package within an overall enterprise architecture. Working knowledge of enterprise architecture framework and industry model like TOGAP, ITIL, and BIAN. Experience working with EA tools. So that's the enterprise architect role. Besides that, I have taken one of the JD which says they need software designers, and you can actually see that this is junior uh, junior software architect's job, but again a level 2 looking at individual application. So design and so the responsibility for this particular role is design and enhance, update programming changes for the portions of the subsystem or the end user applications running on the local network or internet based applications. Analyze, design, determine coding, programming, and integration activities required based on the general objectives or knowledge of overall architecture of a product or solution. Write and execute complete test plans, protocols, documentations for assigned portion of application. Identify, debug, create solutions, code and integration into the application and architecture. So you can say this is a designer's role, looking at the architects, and then he's responsible for a particular application or the number of applications in the whole ecosystem. On the skill side, they are looking at software application design tool languages, strong analytical and problem solving skill, designing software applications running on multiple platform types, software application testing methodology including writing, execution of test plans, debugging and testing scripts and tools, excellent written and verbal communication, mastery in English definitely for sure, and local language, if there are any different language like in Europe, they encourage the local language as well, besides English. Ability to effectively communicate product architectures, design proposals, and negotiate options at the management level. This is another role which I have taken from the software design space itself. They are expecting someone who understands Django, which is Python MVC framework, and related skills. They also looking at AWS web services knowledge, JavaScript, database knowledge, including GraphDB and the other framework, and all of this in agile development. So this is, you can say, a senior development or software developer role, or lead developer role, or the designer's role. There are other domain architect roles which are discussed in their respective area, and as an example, big data, architect, or SAP architect, or ERP architect. So those are discussed in all their own sections and not in here. Just wanted to avoid the duplicate efforts to discuss those. That's it for this particular section, guys. If you have any questions on architect slash designers role, the JDs from the market, let me know. Otherwise, move to the next section. Thank you.